Hello, everyone. We're going to give it about a minute or two because I know that people are still joining, but welcome to our Working Well webinar on mental resiliency. Okay, it looks like we have a good number of participants who are joining us right now. So again, I'm going to give you all a hearty welcome to our Working Well webinar on mental resiliency. My name is Michelle Quince. I'm the Executive Director for UCI Health Human Resources, and I'll serve as your MC for this session. This session is one of 7 topics that we've created to provide you with some ideas and tips on how to effectively manage through these challenging times. Just a bit of housekeeping before we introduce our co-hosts and our speakers. This is a webinar format, so while you can see our co-host and speaker, we cannot see you. You'll notice a Q&A box versus a chat box in a regular Zoom meeting. So feel free to submit your questions during the session, and we'll try to get to as many of them as time allows. The session is being recorded, so if you have colleagues who will miss today's live session, it will be available on the Working Well website, as well as the slides that are presented at today's session. Okay, so that being said, now on to our main event. First, I'd like to introduce Dr. Pramod Khargonekar. Dr. Khargonekar, can you please tell us a little bit about your UCI experience and why this session on mental resiliency is of interest to you?
Thank you, Michelle, and good morning, everybody. It's great to be here. I've been at UCI for a little over 4 years. I'm in my 5th year, and my main responsibility is to serve as Vice Chancellor for research for the entire research operation of UCI. I'm also Professor of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. And the reason I'm interested in this topic is because I believe that resiliency is a very important characteristic for human beings. We know that life throws us all kinds of curveballs, and how we deal with them and recover from them is critically important. I've been interested in this topic as an educator, and also in my own research, I've been interested in the resiliency, not the mental kind, but other kinds of resiliencies. And so when this topic was proposed, I said, well, I would love to host this and learn from the experts about this topic, which is so critical under these COVID-19 circumstances.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Next, I'd like to introduce our other co-host, Dr. Nasim Afsar. Dr. Afsar, could you please tell us a little bit about your UCI experience and why this session is of interest to you?
Yeah, thank you, Michelle, and good morning, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here today to co-host this event. I have been at UCI for more than 2.5 years now, and I serve as the Chief Operating Officer for Ambulatory Care. In that role, I oversee over 70 clinics and 1,000 staff that we have in our clinics spread out throughout Orange County. I also oversee our call center and our contracting department. This topic is really important to me because I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a spouse, I'm a leader, and looking at how we recover after difficult situations is something that comes up in every single arena of my life. It's actually a topic that I talk to with my little girls about how we recover after this difficult time together, and looking at our healthcare delivery system. It's a topic that's top of mind and we discuss in our leadership team. I think one of the things that we have found very helpful is practicing gratitude across the board. And I really look forward to hearing best practices from our 2 very talented and thoughtful speakers. And with that, I'll actually go ahead and introduce our first speaker, Dr. Deena McRae. Dr. McRae completed her medical school and her psychiatry residency training at UC Irvine. Her current roles include Associate Clinical Professor in UCI Department of Psychiatry and co-director of an anxiety disorders clinic at the Long Beach VA Medical Center. She's also the Associate Dean for Graduate Medical